It was a Wednesday night. Borivali Station, a small station away from the city, was a bit busy during the day. It was, and the entire area became deserted as night fell. It was 12 o'clock at night, and suddenly something happened that remained etched in people's memories for years to come. That night, a man named Ramesh was sitting on the station platform. He was from Delhi. He was returning to the village, but he had missed the last train. He was the only one at the station. There was a strange chill in the air. Then Ramesh heard something. A faint sound, as if someone is calling him. Ramesh woke up with a start. The voice came from behind the station. He slowly walked out of the station. And I saw an old, broken-down car parked at the corner of the platform. Why was that car there? No one knew about it. Ramesh approached the car. The wind suddenly. It got colder. He saw the car's window was broken and the inside was filled with dust and cobwebs. He felt a movement inside the car, as if someone had put a hand on the seat. It must have been. He leaned over to look, and then there was a thud, as if someone was calling from inside. The door was pushed open slightly. Ramesh's hands began to shake. He stepped away. I saw a blast of cold air coming from inside. It hit him directly in the face and a strange chill ran through his body. Whose car is this? He stepped back. But the car door was now fully open. Inside was an old bag and some things were lying on the seat. The yellowed papers. Ramesh didn't dare touch them. He stepped back, walking towards the station. He returned at the next morning. The sun had risen. Ramesh asked Harish, the station watchman. Brother, whose old car is that parked behind the station? Don't mention that car. Why? What happened? About 10 years ago, there was an accident at this very spot. A family car collided with a truck, killing a husband, wife, and their young daughter. It was raining. Lightning struck. The car was half burned. Since then, it has been sitting near the station. It was left nearby. No one touched it. Ramesh's hair stood on end. Harish and it's said that on Wednesday nights, the sound of someone crying can be heard coming from that car. And whoever tried to get closer, hoping he might fall ill or disappear. Ramesh fell silent. But fear gripped him. Curiosity was overwhelming. He decided tonight he would find out the truth about that car. Some people had come to the station to buy tickets. They also saw the car and looked at each other. Whispers began. Slowly, rumors began to spread around the station. People stopped going that way at night. But Ramesh didn't stop. Something inside him. He was walking as if some invisible force was pulling him. Sometimes at night, he felt a sense of someone inside him. A cry is heard. He looks at the car from the station. The car's headlights are broken. But it seemed as if a faint blue light was shining through them. This time Ramesh. He mustered up the courage. He took a flashlight and went to the car. The door was already open. He looked inside and saw an old leather bag on the seat. He opened it. Inside, he found something. The old document was a torn diary. Ramesh's hands trembled. He opened the diary. It was written on the very first page that if anyone reads this diary, they should definitely try to find out the truth. Is innocent. Ramesh's breathing quickened. Suddenly, a soft sob was heard from inside the car. A voice called out. He turned back. No one was there. Ramesh panicked. He ran out and straight to the station. To the platform. Ramesh mustered up his courage and handed the documents to Station Master Mishra. Shown at. Mishra picked up the file and began reading slowly. Document 1. There was a case file which stated that the brakes of the car had not failed but someone had. The car was deliberately tampered with. This means it was not an accident but a murder. But who committed the murder? It says there was a fight with a business partner and The family was returning to the village that same day, but the driver had disappeared. Ramesh's face was no longer filled with fear, but with anger. "Ramesh, be careful. That car is now just metal, it's not. That's a door to the past." Ramesh was now ready to solve the mystery. Little did he know that what was about to happen next would change his life forever. People around the station were now becoming afraid. It's said that since Wednesday night, the station has been experiencing a lot of panic. Light poles started turning off and on automatically, and sometimes during the night someone could be heard laughing or crying. A sound could be heard. He went to the same car again. This time he clearly felt that the air temperature around was cooler than anywhere else. "If anyone's here, I'd be happy to help you. I have come." Ramesh's heart started pounding. He stepped back, but the sound came again. Ramesh called Mishra and the watchman, Harish. The three now worked as team to solve the mystery. It took to solve the problem. They pulled up old records. They found out that the person who owned the car had a name. Rakesh Mehta, and his business partner Vikram Sharma, who suddenly died after the accident, had become rich. Clearly, Vikram was behind all this. But we don't have any proof. Maybe it'll be found in that car. At night, Ramesh went to the car with a flashlight. He found a letter in the corner of the seat. "Vikram betrayed us. He used my family's money to take over my company. He took the members captive and said, 'I won't let your family go until I sign this. Now's the time. It's time to get justice for these souls.'" The next morning, Ramesh went straight to the police station. The documents and letter were handed over. The tape contained Vikram's voice. He was talking to someone on the phone. It was, and he was saying it clearly, "I've caused the brakes to fail. Now no one can stop us." The recording was old, but it was genuine. Police launched an investigation, and within a few days, it was proven that it was not an accident but a murder. Vikram was arrested. Finally confessed everything. That night, the station was eerily quiet. Ramesh was sitting in the same spot where he had first met her. "I saw the car. There was no fear in the air anymore. There was a strange calm. Suddenly, near the car, a faint flash occurred. Ramesh saw a light flash near the car and a dim light appear in front of him. Shadows emerged. He was smiling and said, 'Thank you. Now we're free.'" Ramesh's eyes filled with tears. He saw. Slowly he disappeared into the light, and along with him the car also slowly disappeared. Ramesh is now at peace for the first time at the station. It feels like a burden has been lifted. And Wednesday nights aren't scary anymore. It would be. Ramesh sat on the platform, watching the sun rise. People began arriving at the station. Sounds of laughter, the clinking of tickets, and the smell of tea were all back again. Borivali Station was back to normal. But even when Wednesday night coming, one in the air, I definitely felt a slight chill, as if someone was saying thank you. Every secret is revealed in its own time. All it takes is someone who is above fear. Have the courage to stand up and see the truth.